Just different, I guess,
Oh yeah,
than
homemade
what
Reese's.
we.
By the way, we just started with just homemade Reese's. This is great.
That's what we started with, eh?
Yeah, we're 9 seconds in. Homemade Reese's are great, but there is a real true distinct difference between um homemade and the actual brand of Reese cups. There's a very distinct difference,
Well,
and
there's distinct differences in like homemade and processed food, like all the time. Like take
Mhm.
Lunchables, that shit's like so processed you wouldn't even understand it.
Yeah, but Lunchables are great just because I grew up with them and they're just that good. They hold a place in my memory, especially like I know everyone hates on the cracker and cheese one, cracker ham and cheese, but that was my fire, dude. Love that because I
I
would
like
never eat the pizzas because every time I would get the pizzas, I would not have a microwave nearby, and I cannot eat a cold pizza. Well, now I can, but not as a child. It like traumatized me.
so that was the favorite ones. Or like the turkey and cheese sub with mayonnaise. Oh my God, that shit
I've never had that
slaps.
one, but that does kind of sound good.
Dude, you need to try it before you die or move out of your dad's or mom's house or something. Like I had my dad when I lived at my old house back in like the ghetto when my dad and stepmom first got divorced. All he just bought like five Lunchables because he had to work. So I'd be at home for 5 days a week. You know, me being 12 and not knowing how to do anything by myself without parental supervisions. Like, all right, shit, whatever. I'll make myself a Lunchable. I don't care.
Yeah, and yeah, Lunchables are just great in my opinion. I just realized this whole podcast is just gonna straight turn into a food review, but it's fine.
I mean, it's the pilot. No one really cares.
Yeah.
Once
But
it's
down here,
episode one with more than two people,
yeah,
with
this is
Carter or
honestly might just
Tyson.
even be a test. Yeah. But
Yeah. Are you gonna
down
upload
here,
it?
yeah, this one I might upload for a test. Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, this will be the first time my voice has been ever heard on the channel, and it doesn't help that I'm using a tin can mic. So if anyone's
I mean,
wondering, this shit mic is an internal computer mic. I will be getting better audio soon. Like
you don't
next
have to.
upload. I just smacked my
Yeah,
the desk.
I have to listen to just like horseshit mics all the time, just from random people on Xbox, because I guess
Oh yeah.
nobody knows how to afford a $25 piece of shit one ear
Yeah,
Turtle Beach.
my 20 yeah, the year one Turtle Beach still works great for me. Yeah, I had it for over 2 years and it worked great for me. And then I got the Turtle Beach Exos 3s. They still are last. I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, get Astros," but Astros are just heavy fucking headsets to me, in my opinion.
Okay, I have a horror story to tell about headsets. Like the headset I have now, I've had for 3 years, and it's
Mhm.
Exo 4 Stealths. It's like a hundred. It was $100 mic at the time. I think it's like 85, like $80 now. Promise me if you're new to Xbox or gaming in general, please buy a Turtle Beach. Don't buy Astros. I had Astro A50s, which were the wireless ones. Um, $300 brand new. Not a joke.
Yeah,
$300 brand new. Lasted me not even a full year. Broke within like 10 months.
I
And
got the
I had $100 headset for three times as long as that, and it works perfect.
I got the Exo Sevens Stealth, I think, for the Xbox, and I mean they were okay. They lasted me a year, which I was pretty pissed about because when I got them brand new when they first got released, it was like $200 headset. All right, and it was a heavy motherfucker. So I mean, try putting that on your head. I mean, it was pretty nice though. It was nice. It was comfortable. It was ergonomic, I guess. I don't know how that headset's ergonomic, but okay. Um, dumbest thing I'm ever gonna say in this podcast. That's a lie. It's not gonna be the
I
dumbest thing
guarantee it's not. I
because I
guarantee. Yeah,
remember
I was just say I
I'll bring up something after
guarantee
this,
it's
but
not.
I mean, it was a nice headset. It's just as soon because it had like a rope cord. It wasn't like a wired cord like a rubber. It used like nylon around the cord that plugs into your controller.
Oh my God,
So
I know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking what happened was one of the cords broke and I couldn't see it because it was nylon. Like with the rubber ones, the rubber will break with the cord, usually on all my experiences. But on this time, it didn't. So I was like, I don't know what happened. So I had to trash the headset. I still have it. It still broke.
Yeah, I've only owned Turtle Beach and Astro. I've tried to steer clear from like the like Xbox brand stuff because I know for a fact it'll break. Like
Yeah.
my base controller that came with my Xbox, shit broke in like a year. Meanwhile, I've had this scuff for like 3 years, 4 years, and it works fine. I only had to get it fixed once, but it was $75 to get it fixed.
Yeah, I remember you telling me the story and how much it was, and then you had to get it fixed. And I was like, you see, I don't have that money because I don't have a job because I quit.
At that point, I had like 125 saved up, but my birthday was coming up, and he was like, "Yeah, this will be part of it. Just don't worry about the 75."
Yeah.
And then recently, like more recent, like March or something, if you know what a scuff is, you know the paddle system. But if you don't, they're basically buttons on the back of your controller that you use like your middle finger like to press for like A and B. And one of those broke, and I didn't have a spare because they don't come with a spare, or at least they didn't used to. So I had to order ones from I think like Georgia, and it took like a week and a half to get here from Georgia. A small like $10 thing, $10 for four paddles, by the way. And
Now,
yeah, I mean, if you want to buy a $200 controller and you're gonna have to put at least another 85 into it to make sure that it's not a piece of garbage that
yeah.
breaks, but just buy an
Now,
Elite controller.
we've been going on for almost 7 minutes and we haven't even introduced ourselves. I'm fucking Seal, Anthony, whatever my channel intro is going to be, because I need to make a hi, welcome to my channel fucking shit, because apparently every YouTuber's doing that. Dane, you can go ahead and introduce yourself on whoever you want to be, whatever you want to be
I
called.
mean, I get called a lot of shit, like fat ass and retard, but
Disappointment, all those. We're not new to those.
no,
Mistake.
but uh, yeah, a lot of people just call me Timing, Crazy Timing, whatever, because that's my Xbox name. But my real name's Dayton. Friends in real life with Anthony. Go to his
Mhm.
house a lot.
You know,
This
do a lot
this
of
idea
dumb
is
shit.
sort of spouted about because Anthony being the ambitious one of the group
I'm
uh
ambitious as fuck, yeah. Well, no.
said,
The
you know
whole
what?
idea started um because I was going around on my editing program, right? And I wrote something down. Sorry, there was someone outside of my door. I was like, what the fuck? The walls are thin here at this hotel, which doesn't help my neighbors. But
Yeah, it's a hotel.
no, usually they have thick walls because they're supposed to. Anyway, I was messing around on my editing program. I use a Magix Movie Maker. I know it's real high quality one right
Whoa.
there. I'm poor. It was $50, and it's better than the free ones. But
That's true.
I was
You could
messing around.
always
It
just
came with
buy
some. It got
just
some
buy
visual
Sony.
uh, visual filters. Yeah, this is not gonna work with you and me talking over each other.
I'm
Um,
quiet.
it got visual filters, and I downloaded all of them. And there was one called TV Simulator, and it was like an '80s retro, and it just reminded me of the Misfits. And I know they're probably gonna hate that I just used their name for that one reason, but I kind of made
Sure.
something, and there was an inside joke, and this will be the name of the podcast, and everyone's gonna get it from this. But there's an inside joke going through our friend group, and it's Chromie homies. I'm not gonna say because it has to do something with my last name, but it's chromosome and homies. But there's an N in there, so if you can figure out my last name, I'd give you props. I don't know, just don't swap my house. That's all I got. Anyway, yeah. So that's the main idea behind Crony homies. It's a very good inside joke that we have, and
I
yeah.
had I had Chromie Homie names for people like years ago. Like one of my I don't want to say names, but like one of my good friends who's now in Colorado, uh, moved from here to Colorado, which is like 2,000 miles, I think, or something stupid like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But yeah, I used to call him, Chromie Homie,
Well,
and it
yeah,
was just a thing.
this is different. Like Chromie homies has always been a thing. It's crony, like with an N.
Yeah, I know. That's been a thing for a long time, I think, hadn't it?
Well, no. There's a play. I'll tell you later because I can't speak it over the podcast. But there was something I wanted to tell about the dumbest thing I'll ever say. I've been wanting to say this for a while. Um, Dumbest thing I probably ever said was when we were at our lunch table, and
Oh god.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we all go to school together. We're all now juniors. We were sophomores. This is our summer now.
Except for Carter. Except for Carter.
Except for
Carter is
Carter.
a.
Carter, you'll meet Carter. Tyson is in our grade, which is Tyson and Dayton are stepbrothers, and then Carter is a freshman now. He's a sophomore. He's like one of our friends
That's a
now,
story in
and
itself.
it's not because he got held back. We just met him this year, and he was young. Nothing.
Me and
He's
Tyson
not
met
dumb.
him in gym class. Actually, we
First day I
met him
met
in
Carter,
gym class.
everyone was calling him a ginger, and he got a little pissed. So
He
yeah,
is. He's a ginger you. He looks exactly like you,
yeah. Okay,
Anthony.
if we ever do like a live video of a podcast, you guys will be like, "Whoa, they are brothers." He
I
literally
don't have a
called me
webcam.
Tall Carter yesterday. I was like, "What the? Okay, it's a new one."
I kept calling Carter Anthony before because he just reminds me so much of you. You guys act alike.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But anyway, we were at our lunch table. It was when I don't want to name names, but it's the one we hated at a time with her boyfriend.
Wait, which one?
The girl,
Yeah, I know. Which boyfriend?
the one with the UTB. There's the one. UTB.
God,
She's
I
gonna
hate
watch
that
this and know
asshole.
exactly who we're talking about.
I hate that
This is
asshole.
the I'm sorry person we're talking about. This is the only way I can remember this. But I remember
Nah,
we were also
we
talking
all
about
love you though.
oh yeah.
Hello.
I can't say that because I got a girlfriend. She might take it out of context, but love you as a friend. There you go. Got it.
She's cool.
Yeah, my girlfriend is cool. Anyway,
I think she'll understand.
she would. Um, we were all sitting there, and I just remember screaming across the table, "We're talking about boners, sweetheart. Listen the fuck up." And it's the dumbest thing because a teacher just looked at me behind, and I was like, "Oh, oh." I was like, "Oh shit."
Well, what are the teachers gonna do? They're not gonna do anything.
I know, like I hate it when teachers are like over there saying, "Oh, you can't say this." We're like 16, 17. We're gonna be talking a lot of shit. All right, like
Exactly. I've
if
heard
you
teachers
didn't,
say worse shit than
yeah.
students.
There's this one teacher. She's a bio teacher of mine, and I'm not gonna say her name, privacy reasons. I'll call her Mrs. M. It's not her real name. Dayton, you didn't have her, but I
Is
think
it
you know her.
okay? It's the other one, right?
Yeah, not the honors one, the other one.
Oh, you had her then. Oh no, the one I had. The bio teacher I had.
Was she right by? Was she in the freshman hall?
There's I couldn't tell you the freshman hall. I wasn't there freshman year.
Okay. You know
What
where
room was she in? Was she in 232?
you know where me and Tyson's homeroom was?
Yes.
She's in that hallway, going
Oh
towards the
no.
stairs. Yeah, no, it's the one I had. Okay, Mrs. M. She would like. I'm gonna call her Mrs. M. There wasn't. It's not actually her last name.
Yeah.
She was a great teacher, by the way. She liked me.
I heard everybody
She.
hated her.
Oh no, God no, I loved her. She did not care for students. She would talk crap about them because honestly, the students that she would talk crap about it kind of deserved it, and the stuff that they would say. But we got a minute 30 left. Is there anything you want to cap up before we do a break?
Yeah. I mean, just yeah, this has been a shit show so far, but I mean,
Guys,
I'm
still got another
enjoying it.
15 minutes.
I'm enjoying it. I know Anthony's probably enjoying it.
I'm just drinking water and
And
talking. It's what we usually do when we play
I'm sipping
Minecraft.
coffee, playing NHL, and just talking to you because I have nothing else better to do. But yeah, you can cut now.
All right.